Alrighty. A few more. Beautiful. Right, next time we come up, we're going to try and push all the weight forward onto our feet. Whee! Sound effects optional. Feet can be together. I would say with feet wider, you've got more space for your torso, so it's a bit easier, more comfortable with the feet a bit wider there. So knees can be wide. All right, pushing into all parts of the feet. And we're going to slowly rise up for 8, keeping everything in line. So 8, squeeze glutes, squeeze thighs, keep knees in line with toes. 5, even when you're up and you don't need to have that kind of squeezing to lift up, keep squeezing, keep squeezing. 3, keep squeezing, keep squeezing. 2, hey, done. All right, give your legs a wee shake. You still all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I am. No. Okay. Coming to mountain pose at the front of the mat. Feet are together or hip width apart. Lift the toes up, spread them nice and wide, bend the knees and just take a wee moment spreading the weight out, seeing how it feels. Okay, and now we're going to actively push the feet into the mat to activate the thighs and the glutes. Awareness of pelvis, spine, shoulders, awareness of the neck and the face. Nice and soft, smiley. Smiley, smiley, smiley. Alrighty, let's go for a few half flows here. So on the nice gentle bend in the knees as we inhale and circle the arms up overhead. Always have the option here to stand tall, pushing in, really push the heels in, push the toes into the mat. We can take a back bend, really engage the abs, watch the lower back, or we can take our wee side bends. All right, or all 3. Listen to what feels good today, and then we'll exhale when you're ready into a forward fold. Hinging at the waist, belly button's pulling in, so we're engaging the core there, and then bending the knees as much as needed to keep the back protected, soft. Inhale, halfway lift. Straighten the legs, lift the torso up. Fingertips can be in the floor, shins or thighs. Exhale, forward fold. Again, just bending the knees as much as feels good. Inhale's the halfway. Exhale is forward fold. Inhale's the halfway. Good. Let's do one more. And we're going to hold our halfway lift here. You've got the options to have your fingers on the floor. If they're not quite getting there, use a block and bring your left hand to the block in any position. Is good. Any support here. And we're going to take a twist to the right. Okay, so we want to check that hips are staying where they are. Engage your abs there and open up to the right side with the right hand. All right, so when we twist to the right hip's going to want to go back. So try bring the right hip forward and the left hip back to make sure that we're keeping that parallel. Yeah, that's looking good. All right, let's change sides here. So the right hand comes to the block or to the floor, and then we bring it to the left side. Choosing to look to the side, up to the sky, whatever's good in the neck there. Keep that going. So come back to center, change hands, and open up to the other side. Just always checking in with the hips. Good. It's easy to tell from the back. Yeah, good. Good, good, good. Just be careful with the neck. Beautiful. And next time we come to the right side, we'll take a hold. All right, so just check hips, knees. We've got a little micro bend in there. We're not flexing them. And we're opening the chest, trying to bring the shoulder blades together. Engage in the legs. You can visualize a block or put a block between the thighs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And let's change to the left side, and then we'll hold it for 5, 4. Squeezing that imaginary block between the thighs. Engaging the abs. And we'll release. Nice bend in the knees here, and we'll come back down to a little squat. Right, heels can be up, heels can be down, hands can be in the floor, hands can be up. Just kind of a bit of space for the lower back there. Lovely. All right, let's bring the hands to the floor. We're going to step it back to a high plank and then come to downward facing dog. Okay, fingers are spread nice and wide. Shoulders away from ears. Chest open. Can you find a wee bit more space through the armpits, through your ribs, through the torso? Good. Stay with the breath. Remember, every time we come to a new posture, big breath in. Big breath out. If you feel you need to walk out the dog a bit, one heel up, one heel down. Perhaps you just want to find some stillness there. We have stretched the back line of the legs quite a little bit. Beautiful. Alrighty. Okay, so from our downward dog, we're going to lift the right foot up. And we're going to stretch the foot up to the sky and then bend the leg so the heel comes towards the butt. So right leg is up and the heel is towards the butt. Just check your shoulders, check your left leg that you haven't got tension coming through the knee. And we're going to draw circles with the right knee. As we exhale, as we squeeze the knee towards the belly, the chest, open up as we bring it up to the sky. Okay, so big circles. If this is not comfortable, you can drop the left knee and do it from a table position, like all fours here. Alrighty. Good, let's change direction. Stay strong, keeping the abs engaged. Beautiful. And we are going to release the circles there and we're going to come through to like a plank. Right knee comes through and a big step through with the right foot. Knee over ankle, drop the back knee, back foot flat or toes on the floor. Engage your abs. We're going to lift the hands up towards the sky. Shoulders over hips. Enjoy a nice stretch through the back groin there. So our inhale, hands up. Another option is to just to heel toe the front foot open so the knee's a little bit wider than the hip because we're going to be coming forward here, okay? So inhale, hands up overhead. Exhale, hands come down through the back and the chest comes forward to the inside of the knee. Inhale, up. Feel the stretch through the groin. Exhale. Calm and forward. A few more of those. Our inhales are up and the exhale is forward. Lifting the hands up as high as comfortable at the back. Good. Lovely. And we'll do the last one here. Beautiful. Bringing the hands to the floor, preparing the back foot for downward dog, and then the right foot moves back. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe in out. Relax your face, neck and shoulders. Pushing into the hands, activating the arms. Keeping the legs active by visualizing that block between the thighs that we're squeezing, not moving the knees, not moving the legs any closer. Lovely, let's do that on the other side. Okay, so we'll lift the left foot up, bending the leg and the heel comes towards the butt. Big circles with the left knee. The inhale is up and the exhale squeezing through. Weight spread out through the hands. Check in with the shoulders and just avoid locking that base knee. Little bit of a bend. Good, 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 good. All right, let's change direction. Remember, you can drop the knee that's not circling to the floor if that's just a wee bit too much on the hands, a wee bit too much on the arms or shoulders. You're doing great. Good, good, good. And we'll release the circles, coming back through to the plank. Left knee comes through this time, and we step the left foot through. Knee over ankle, back knee goes down, choosing the position of the feet, the right foot there, and then we get the option to open the left hip there. We'll open in the knee. All right, engage abs. Inhale, hands come up. Make sure we're not just like sinking in here, that we're strong through the front leg and strong through the back leg as well. Exhale, shoulder comes to the inside and the hands go up at the back as far as comfortable. All right, inhale, lift up. Exhale, come forwards. You've got it, enjoy the movement. Abs engaged. Abs engaged will really help you with balance as well. And these kind of movements. Beautiful. Inhales up, feel the length, length, length. Exhale, moving down, listening to the body. How low is good for you? How deep do we want to bring these hips down? And the last one here. Beautiful. We'll bring the hands to the floor, preparing to move back to downward dog. Back foot, left foot goes back. Take a breath in downward dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax your face, neck and shoulders. Lovely. Alrighty, we'll bend the knees, look forward, and we can step, walk, hop or jump to the front of the mat, and we'll come to our halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to stand, either rolling up the spine if the spine's nice and you don't have any injuries, or if you want to bend the knees deeply and come up with a straight back. As usual, circle the arms up, hands up overhead, hands down to the heart center as we exhale. We'll go again. Inhale, circle the arms up overhead. Option to side bend, option to back bend. Listen to your body, what feels nice. Maybe some more side bending, not done too much of that today. Next time you're back in center, we'll take an exhale to a forward fold. Gentle bend in the knees. Chest is first, first length through the front torso. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. A few more of those. Looking for flat back, looking for open chest when we're in that halfway lift. Beautiful. And then we hold the next time we come back to our halfway, choosing to use a block as a support for the hand or bringing the hand to the floor. Left hand comes to floor. Inhale, we twist and open to the right side. Remember, the right hip's going to want to roll forward, so push it backwards and try bring the left hip forward a bit. Our exhales are down, inhales are up and twist. Good. If this is too uncomfortable, you can do it from a seated position. All right, next time we're on the right side, we are going to hold, trying to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Squeeze that imaginary block between the thighs, pushing right hip backwards, left hip forward, keeping the hips in line with the ankles, the lower part of the body. And let's change, take it to the other side. Open chest, working on this nice healthy back, strengthening the back, but a movement in the spine as well. And we're going to come back down to center. Great stuff. Coming down to a little squat once again, just to try relax the back a wee bit there. Feet can be nice and wide. Okay. Lovely. Hands on the floor, preparing for stepping back to a plank, and then we take it to downward dog. Breathing in. Breathing out. Lovely stuff. Checking in with the hands. Shoulders, chest, spine, the back, abs. and legs. Great work. Let's lift the right foot up again. I'm going to inhale, stretch it to the back of the room or lift it up to the sky. Exhale, we come through to a plank and the knee comes through. Coming through to plank, shoulders over wrists. A little bit of a curve here. And then we inhale up. Exhale, squeeze it through. Keep that movement going. Make sure when you're in downward dog, make sure when you're in plank that you're in a good spot. Yeah, shoulders are over wrists. Great stuff. And we are going to step the right foot through again. Next time we come forward, back knee goes down. Okay, lifting the torso up, and we'll just take the hips back to stretch the back line of the leg once again. Again, we can use any blocks. Ready? Here for a wee bit of support. Foot's flexed, toes pointing up to the sky. Taking a nice stretch there. Lovely. All right, we're going to bring the right foot down and the left foot's moving back. We're opening up to the long side of the mat. Yeah, opening up to the long side of the mat. We're standing on the left knee and we've got the right foot on the floor. Pushing into the outside of the right foot. Bring the hips forwards. If we're trying to open the hip here, bring the hips forwards. Hands on hips. And then we'll inhale, circle the left hand up. And we're taking a stretch over towards the right side. Inhales up and center, find length, length, length. Exhale over to the side. And we keep it moving. Keep trying to focus on bringing the hips more forward, 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 more open. Relax your face. Connect each movement with your breath. Inhale, lengthen up and open. Exhale to the side. Beautiful. This time we're going to hold it when we're in our side stretch. You can look up to the left elbow. You can look to the front, wherever's more comfortable. Pushing the hips forward, forward, forward. Connecting with the back foot as well. 2 more counts here. And we will release. We're going to bring the hands to the left side. We'll step it back to a plank. And then move it up to our downward dog. Beautiful. Taking a breath. Connecting with the posture. All right, checking the posture. Hands, shoulders, chest. Chest open, shoulders away from ears. Hips pushing up. Let's lift the left foot, stretch it to the back of the room, or lift it up towards the sky. Just check in with the shoulders there, a bit more space between shoulders and ears. Engage abs and avoid locking the right leg, the supporting leg there. Inhale is up. Exhale, we come through to plank and squeeze the knee through. Inhale is up. Exhale is squeeze and through. Inhale is up. That's it. When we're coming through to plank, shoulders over wrists. Keep it going. When we're coming through to plank, it's almost like the shoulder blades are kind of separating. It's a slight kind of rounding in the upper back. Push the floor away. Engage the arms here as well. Last one. When it comes through, we take a step forward with the left foot. Knee over ankle. Back knee goes down. Choosing the position of the back foot. And then we're lifting the torso up here and extending the front leg so the toes come up towards the sky. So straight in front leg. Option to use block, hands on thighs, or up a little bit higher. Okay, we can bring in a little bit of a forward fold here, just really deeply stretching that back line of the leg. Really nice for the lower back as well here, lumbar. Good for the hips. Alrighty, so the left foot's going to come down to the floor. Right foot moves backwards as we turn towards the long end of the mat once again. So we're in our gate pose here. Just make sure we've got a different leg extended. The right leg was extended the first time, so check you've got your left leg extended. Weight is on the right knee and left foot. Left foot pushing into the outer edge. Hips move forward and open here. Right hands on hips. Inhale, circle the right hand up this time, so we're stretching through the right torso. Exhale, come over to the left side. Enjoy that stretch through the hip. Inhale, center, length, length, length. Exhale, take it over. Beautiful. A few more here. With your breath. This time we will hold, push it into the outside of the left foot. Hips are moving forward. Holding in the side stretch, chest open, shoulders relaxed. And we release. Hands come to the floor on the right side this time. And we prepare for our plank and then our downward dog. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Alrighty, let's move it to the floor. So we'll come to a plank, knees down, elbows moving backwards as we bring the chest down. Untuck the toes, roll the shoulders back and down as we inhale to our cobra and exhale to the floor. 2 more. Shoulders back and down, engage feet, legs. Lovely. All right, let's roll over. So chest back down to the ground. And we're just going to roll round so we're facing up towards the sky. A little bit more movement here before we move into relaxation. Last little bit. Okay. So we're moving into fish pose. I've got 2 options. If you're uncomfortable with fish, if you know what you're doing, jump in. Well, don't jump in, but go ahead. If you feel you don't want to put any weight on the top of the head, if you've got any kind of neck issues, then don't do that. The first option is going to be legs are straight out on the floor and arms are bent, elbows on the floor and forearms on the floor. Push into the forearms and the hands and lift the chest up towards the sky. There's an arch, there's a kind of tilting of the pelvis here, squeezing the shoulders back and down, push into the hands and forearms. You can allow the head to hang. As you know, I'm not really a fan of that, or you can just keep a nice long extension of the spine, continuing the line, a long extension of the neck here, continuing the line of the spine. We're holding. Full posture will be starting from the back, upper back on the floor, pushing into the mat with the arms and lifting the belly button up towards the sky and pushing, not pushing the weight, it's more like a slide, sliding the weight onto the top of the head. Okay, elbows can be on the floor. You can have your arms under the butt here for a little bit more support. A little bit difficult to talk in that posture. Okay, beautiful. Point the toes, yeah. That's us. And let's release softly, sliding back down towards the mat. Give yourself a hug. Maybe a wee bit of rolling from side to side to watch the lower back, to release the lower back there. A little bit of love for the lower back. That's me. Alrighty, we are going to rock and roll one time straight up to like a V shape for our boat pose, yeah? So let's rock, hips up, hips down, boat pose. Squeeze it in. 5. Legs can be bent or straight. We can bring the forefinger and middle finger just under the back of the knees there to help give us a wee bit of support. We're in our boat pose, so that's extending the legs, lifting up the chest, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And we'll gently release, moving back down towards the mat. Full stretch, hands up overhead, point the toes away, and then bring the hands back down by your side to prepare for fish pose again. Okay, so choose an option 1 or option 2. Option 1, we start with the back up off the floor, elbows are under shoulders. Chest open, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and a slight arching of the back here as we lift the belly button up to the sky, keeping the abs active. Or the second option, coming from lying down and lifting the chest, the sternum, up towards the sky and sliding the weight onto top of the head. Don't move your head from side to side in this position. Don't move your head from side to side. Pushing in with the hands, keep a bit of activation there. Feet are pointed. Good, looks good. 2 more breaths. Open chest. And release nice and gently. Give yourself a hug. Watch the lower back there, moving from side to side. And we'll do a rock and roll one more time up to our boat pose. So we're balancing on the butt or the sitting bones here. Legs can be bent or extended. And we hold for 5, 4, squeeze, trying to bring the knees closer towards the chest and the chest closer towards the knees. 2 and 1, and we're going to gently, gently release. Use the abs to help you move back down. Watch the neck and shoulders, no tension. Big stretch. Oh, great work. Another wee hug. Moving from side to side. Hey, do you need some sunshine? Yes. Do you need a wee bit of space, like mental, physical space from your day to day? Yes. Do you need some TLC? Yes, absolutely. Please sign me up. Where am I going? You are coming to the south of Spain, beautiful Costa del Luz, for a weekend yoga and mindfulness retreat with me. You are number 1. Look after yourself. Disconnect, concentrate on yourself, and then return home feeling refreshed, vitalized, happy, and ready to kick ass. Like, how good does that sound? How good is that gonna be? Visualize it, feel it, check out wherever it is, the button, click on the link, and go and have a wee nosy at my retreat. I will see you soon. Take care of yourself today.